Yet again, welcome to a new video by Stoner Academy. Happy day. Now, in this one, I'm going to go on a little rant, and I'm going to be talking for a few minutes about some things that have been on my head, some things that I've read about, some things that I've watched in videos, and some things that I want to talk about. So, in this video, I want to get some engagement with you guys. If you're a subscriber to this channel and want to leave your opinion, feel free to do it. Leave a comment in the comment section, even though I know there's probably not going to be a lot of comments because these videos don't, or this channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers at this point. But let this be a message or a video for future viewers. If you just came by to this channel and watched this video, just subscribe or just leave your opinion on the title of this video, because I'm going to be talking about the topics that is actually the title of this video. In the next video, I'll be making a video on how you can make money as a video editor. If you're a good video editor, you can end up growing your business from the method that I'm going to talk about in the next topic. So until then, it's time for the intro for this video. So the topic of this video is going to be, how will you know when you've reached financial success? A lot of people have different opinions on this, and that is pretty normal, and it's pretty interesting to me. Now, for me, I don't think, or I know I haven't reached financial success, but I'm going to be talking about some things, some mindsets, or some opinions, or even some ideas that people have been talking about on videos or that I've read in blogs that can really help you with this topic if you're thinking about it. So I've been reading a blog post by Pat Flynn, and he had a really interesting article out there that was talking about this topic in particular, and I want to add my 2 cents to it. Now, some people said that they would be happy, or they would say that they've reached financial success when they've gotten to, let's say, $100,000, or they've donated $100,000, or their net worth is $1 million. But to me, that's not the important thing. It's not really the important thing when you can say, or even Pat Flynn, he said that he'd be happy when he can pay off his house, pay off any debt, pay off the education for his kids, and not have to worry about the bills and things like that. But in my opinion, that's not really the important thing. And I think that some people may give you a false way to think about this thing, because at the end of the day, it can screw you up. About a few months ago, I was thinking about this myself, and luckily I came by some videos and talked to some friends that are already financially successful, and their opinions really changed the way I think about all of this. So first, let me tell you about the time I talked to a friend of mine, which in the past video I talked about him, where he's working with his website and making a lot of money through the Facebook method. And what he said to me was that he talked to somebody and he asked him, the question was, did you reach to make $100 a day? Was that your goal? And my friend said, yes, I've already reached that. And then he asked him, what now? And my friend said, $1,000. And the man told him, okay, so what happens after that? And my friend said, yet again, then it's going to be million. And what you need to understand from this, and what the man said after that to my friend, is that if you're going to keep on increasing that limit or that goal that you want to reach, what's going to end up, you're going to be chasing that paper. Now, it's good to have goals, but what the man recognized in my friend was that he was chasing that money to be quote-unquote happy. Now, it's good to have your goals, like I said, but it's not something that you should say to yourself, if I reach that goal, I'm going to be happy. Because what that means is that if you haven't reached your goal, which is right now you haven't reached your goal, you're not happy. So basically, the moment you reach your goal, you think suddenly euphoria is going to hit you and you're going to be happy for the rest of your life. But the logic is flawed, because like I said, if he reaches $100,000, he's going to want $1 million. After that, he's going to want $5 million, and that's going to keep on increasing. So I think you understand what I'm trying to say with this, is that you should be happy with the journey. Now, I know it sounds kind of cliche or cheesy, but you really should be happy with the journey. And this was something of a problem to me back a few months ago, when I was thinking to myself, if I end up making $1 million, then I'll be happy. And that's really flawed because that's insisting that I'm not happy right now, and basically I'm not going to be happy in the future. Now, this talk was interesting that I had with my friend, but what is even more interesting, and I think you should check it out, if I can find this video, I'll link it in the description, and I'll probably do it. And this is a video by Real Social Dynamics, and that's a company about self-development, and it's really interesting to see the mindsets and the content that they put out. And the CEO, one of the CEOs, Tyler, and what he does and what he talked about in the video was that he's not happy these days, or he has a problem with happiness because of that frame that he had back in the day. Now he's around 40 years old, even more, I think. And what he talked about in one of his videos that was that back when he was 25, when he was hustling a lot, he would say to himself the same things that I talked about a few minutes ago. That if he makes $100,000, he'll be happy. If he makes $1 million, he'll be happy. If he makes $5 million, he'll be happy. Guess what? He made all of that and he wasn't happy. And for a guy like him that's into self-development so much, it was interesting for him to see it, but it was also devastating because when he reached those goals, he was depressed. And that also happens to a lot of famous actors, famous rappers, because they think that if they reach that fame, they're going to be happy. But what happens is they reach that fame and they see that nothing changes. Just more problems pop up, because the more fame you have or the more money you have, the more problems. The same as Jay-Z's song, 99 Problems. And what he talked about later on in that video is the same thing that I'm talking about here, but he puts it out a lot better than me because he's a great public speaker and he makes awesome videos. And what he says that is that you should be happy with the journey. You can't say to yourself that you will be happy when you reach a certain goal. Now, I'll end up sharing that video so you can watch it, so I don't have to talk about that video specifically. You can watch it for yourself if you like to. And that is what I wanted to talk about in this video, is that you should just enjoy the journey. You shouldn't set yourself up for goals like that and end up being depressed when you reach them and see that nothing really changes to you emotionally and mentally. So that is the point of this video. I hope you liked it. You can subscribe if you enjoy these videos or enjoy these shitty memes that I put out. But that is it for this one. So I'll see you in the next one, where I'll be talking about how you can make money as a good video editor. Bye-bye.